Welcome, Survivor. I think you're gonna love this mod. Look at this really cool Apache helicopter in 7 Days to Die. This is a mod that I'm going to show you how it works and how to actually get it into your game. It is awesome. I mean, it looks cool, doesn't it? And of course, we've all seen other helicopters in 7 Days to Die in different mods, but this one is truly unique in a way that I think is it's not groundbreaking, it's not game breaking, but it's an awesome thing that they've actually managed to do. And thank you Silux and Vedui and all who's been working on this, because this is awesome. Not the helicopter by itself, even though the helicopter is cool, but look at this. Look at this. It comes complete with missiles that you can fire from the helicopters. And this is the first time ever. Of course, I'm not terribly good. I'm not a terribly good helicopter here. But this is the first time I've ever seen any weapons on any vehicles in 7 Days to Die. And that by itself is groundbreaking. And, well, I guess roof-breaking in that case. And that's really, really awesome. So if you want to fly around with an Apache helicopter and not just fly around with it, but shooting from it as well, then this is definitely a mod you want to be trying out. Oh, it's really cool. Controls are slightly different than normal gyrocopter controls, which is why I'm having some issues actually controlling it. But the inclusion of having a weapon, oh, that is really cool. And it actually, if I do that, you'll see actually I got experience for it as well. So it even gives you experience. I don't know how it will perform during a Blood Moon Horde, but at least during regular just flying around in the game, I mean, this is so cool. I can't describe it. This is something that I've been wanting to have for a while. Look at all these zombies being, well, like level 4, not too bad. I gained a level as well. Just killing all these zombies. And of course, yes, it might cost some to craft these missiles, or actually more rockets than anything, but it's really, really cool. So let's see if we can land this sucker. Let's get down here, and so we can show how oh, that vehicle went for flight there. Okay, that's a landing, right? Let's call that a landing. Because I'm in God mode here. Let's turn that off. Not that it matters. I have a... Hello, lady. Oh, how are you doing? Come ride with me? Oh, fine. Let's not go into that. But it's awesome. It looks really cool. And there's another thing that is really interesting is that you can actually change its color. You want to have a black one? Go ahead and do that. You want to have a... I kind of prefer the red one. I mean, it looks so cool. So cool. What you do is that, of course, you have to install it in your game, and I will show you how to do that in a while. And then you craft it in the basic workbench. Now you have to find the helicopter chassis. You have to find accessory, and here's a bundle of things that you can actually, I believe, you can get in some of the quest awards. You want the missiles or rockets, more like it, you can actually find those as well. So you can actually learn how to do it. And once you have done that, then let's do missile. Missile, it basically requires a rocket tip, makes sense, gunpowder, duct tape, gas can, and a rocket casing. Not too bad. As far as a helicopter, requires some parts, headlight, short iron pipe, mechanical parts. Actually really cheap. You sort of would have expected to be a lot more expensive. Having some forged steel and parts and stuff like that is pretty standard, but it's still fairly low for what you get. And then you all just put it together once you have the chassis and the accessories with an engine. Maybe it should have been a better engine, a special engine, but fine. But once you have all that, you need to carry the missiles or the rockets in your inventory in order to be able to shoot, because it's been done with X. Ooh, and it does a fair bit of damage to the buildings, as you can see there as well. And you can shoot every, 1 or 2 seconds, something like that, which is awesome as well. It does allow you to, but can I just, let's say, go down. Yes, like that. Yes, let me do something like that. It's really, really cool. And, it's something that I've been waiting for a long time. And Silux, can you make a tank or an APC or something like that that also has weapons, that has rockets or something, or even a machine gun? I just would love to have something like that. If you can make that happen, I think me and many other people would be really, really glad, because this is awesome. Having I didn't even think this was going to be possible, but this is super awesome. But how do you actually get it in? Well, let's get and look at that. Well, let me take you through the easy steps of downloading and installing this mod. First thing you have to do is you have to go to this address, and I will leave a link in the description, which gets us to the AH-64 Apache helicopter by Zylogs. And it's awesome. It does mention some information such as the controls are same as gyrocopter, except W will lift you upwards instead of forward like a helicopter would. It's unlocked by Grease Monkey level 5 or finding the schematics to make the parts. And you can also find the parts bundle by completing tier 5 quest, and you fire the missiles or rockets by pressing X while you have the helicopter missile ammo in your inventory. Working missiles, faster flying speed, larger storage, more fuel capacity, high durability, you can dye it, and has 2 seats. Thanks to Closer X for the vehicle weapon system and Raxane Beta Buyer for the helicopter.xml. And there's some images that showcases it as well. You go down to here, it does mention that you have to install both the client and the server. If you're doing multiplayer, ESC must be off, and you click here to download, and it will prepare everything and start giving you the download. And while that is happening, we're going to go into our Steam so I can show you the location of where this needs to be. Go to your 7 days to die. You see it's coming up here in the background. We're not going to do that just yet. Right click on it, properties, you go to local files and hit browse. Important because that will bring up the actual file location of your 7 days to die. What you want to have is a mods folder. If you don't have any, create it and you go into it. Now I click up here, Control C to copy so I get the actual location. Then I go to here and paste that in, and it will tell me where to download the actual mod, and that's here. So you download it, save it. Of course I already have it, so I have to replace it, and now it's done. Correct. Done. Completed. And now we can go back to the folder. Let me minimize that. This is the folder which has the mods, which I just downloaded. I have 2 versions of course. What you do is you go into it. If you're on Windows, you just generally just double click on it, go into the mods folder, and you have all these 4, mark them all, and then just pull them into this folder, and it will extract them, and just I'll replace them because I already have a copy. What you want to have it look like this: 7 days to die, mods, and then you have the Apache helicopter, particle loader, multi-explosion, and the vehicle weapon, and then we go into this one and we'll see a bunch of more folders and the mod info. It has to look like this. If you have multiple other folders, let's say you have mods and then underneath you have another mods folder, you have to copy things up because it has to be straight into this folder. If you don't, they will not load. And that's all there is to it. And then you basically just close it all and you go into the game. I did have some problems with getting this to work on an existing world that I was playing with. I don't know why that is happening. I was getting all these console errors that basically prevented me from continuing as I was trying to place down the helicopters. I don't know whether you will have the same issues if you put this into an already existing game save. If you do a new one like I did here, I had no problems, and so that's what I would suggest. Come on, you pick it up. I got stuck here. Fortunately, I'm pretty strong. Get in. And then you do W to go up, S to go down, left and right with A and D. And if you want to go forward, you basically hit C and it'll tilt the nose forward. If you want to straighten up, you hit space. And if you want to shoot, you hit X. It'll shoot wherever you are looking. And this is awesome. Thank you guys for creating this really cool mod. And like I said, if you can make an APC or even a tank or even a Jeep or something, a truck, a Humvee that has a working machine gun, I think that would be just awesome. It would, whoa. Well, I guess when it comes to that, is that the Scottish when they throw 3 logs? Well, I guess I probably won that one, but really cool. Try this mod out and let me know what you think about it. And if you see anyone who's making any weapon capable vehicles, let me know, and let's give them the credit they deserve for creating this really cool mod. Now let's just lay down the fire. Ooh.
Special thanks to the great patrons supporting the channel. If you would like to join the vetted community and support these videos, do follow the Patreon link.